Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. I am Mark Covert. I am the Brokerage Sales Manager with Insurance Advisors Direct. And we are pleased to have with us our partners at Colonial Life. And they are going to walk you through the Colonial Life platform and the value that Colonial Life brings to the table, and kind of give you a really good overview of what we can help you with, particularly in the group space and in this challenging environment. So with that, I want to introduce Zephyr Galt, who is the Regional Broker Manager with Colonial Life. And with that, Zephyr, I'm turning this over to you, and have at it.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and our hopes are that we find everyone well this morning. I'll go ahead and introduce you to our team. So as Mark mentioned, I'm Zephyr Galt. I'm one of the regional broker managers for Colonial Life. We also have Ryan Ogle, who's one of our district managers, and Brian Bell, who is an independent broker like yourselves, who helped bring this to the table. So with that, I will go ahead and give an overview of what we're going to hit on. And this is all going to be at a high level, but we'll hit on what the voluntary benefits market looks like, the opportunity within that market, how you as a broker can enter that market if you're not already working in it, or if you are working in it, how you can expand your presence and what you're currently doing. A little bit about Colonial Life, really what our broker value proposition looks like, as well as the value proposition that you can bring to your clients. And then we'll hit on next steps. So, really, our goal is to be a true partner of yours. We want to make sure that we can give you the tools to provide valuable coverage to employers, really help to employees rather, help employers attract and retain quality employees, as we know that that is always a challenge for them, and then also help employers be able to offer cost saving solutions. And in turn, if we can help you do that and give you the tools to do that, we know that that's going to in turn protect your book of business, grow your book of business, and then also add that additional revenue stream. So, when you think about the voluntary benefits market, why should you be interested in it? Well, to put it simply, there's extreme opportunity in this market. Currently, it's a $7 billion market, but it's expected to be 25 to 35 billion in the coming years. And what's interesting is when I joined this market back in '99, there were only a handful of carriers, but now we see that really virtually every carrier has jumped on the voluntary benefits bandwagon, with over 67 carriers currently working in this space. 80% of this market is of voluntary benefits are driven through brokers such as yourself. And we don't anticipate that to change. We only anticipate that that will continue to increase. So we know that there's opportunity in the voluntary benefits market, but why is the need for voluntary stronger than ever? Well, from an employer standpoint, we know that medical rates, they're not going down. They only continue to increase. They're at an all-time high. So employers really need a way to offset costs and really be strategic about how they approach an employee benefit offering. And we know that in turn, this helps them with attraction and retaining quality employees. From an employee standpoint, there's more confusion surrounding benefits than there's ever been, whether in the wake of healthcare reform or what we're currently enduring right now. So we know employees are increasingly confused about their benefits. They need someone to speak to. They need that help understanding the benefit options that are available, but they also need a way to minimize financial risk. And then from a broker standpoint, it allows you to generate that additional revenue and really offer additional services and solutions that can set you apart from your competition. Now I'll give you a quick overview of Colonial Life, who we are as a company, as well as services and solutions that we can provide. So Colonial Life, we've been in business for almost 80 years. Voluntary benefits is all we do. We feel that we do it fairly well, but really it's the experience that other people are having that matters. So our tagline, you can say that we're simple, modern, and personal. Simple in the way that we do business, modern in the way that we do it, and then also that personal approach. So we really want that customized approach for each of our broker partners and in turn your clients. When you think about being simple, oops. When you think about being simple, there's nothing that can be more simplistic than having that one-stop shop. How can you have a single source provider? Well, that's what Colonial Life really is. We want to have a turnkey solution for you in offering not only voluntary insurance products, but those cost saving strategies, as well as an opportunity for fulfillment in benefits, communication, and education. So, really, at Colonial Life, we do make it simple. When you think about most carriers out there in the voluntary benefits space, we mentioned that there are now over 67 carriers. One thing that think sets Colonial Life apart is that not only are we the insurance provider, but we also provide that enrollment support. We conducted over 40,000 enrollments last year, 25,000 of which were core enrollments, where we enrolled the core alongside the voluntary to the tune of about $4 billion of benefits that we enrolled. And you can consider that so we enroll for every dollar of Colonial Life premium that we enroll, we actually enroll $10 of another carrier's product. And that's all at no cost, in addition to our no cost enrollment platform. So, again, we just want to give you the tools to make this as simple as possible and serve as an extension of your agency. Our enrollment promise is that we will educate and enroll employees in all of their benefits all year round, wherever they're located. So, however they need to be enrolled. We know that each client has different needs, different demographics for their employee base. So, whether that's in person, telephonic enrollment, or a co browsing option, screen sharing opportunity, in the climate that we're currently in, we've definitely been shifting towards our telephonic and co browsing options. But the message here is that we are able to customize based upon a client's needs, and we can deploy one or all of these methods depending on the client's needs. So we know that we have the tools available, but are employees receptive to voluntary benefits? Well, we truly find that they are. We find that 65% of employees participate in a Colonial Life product when they engage with us during the open enrollment. So, very high participation. 99% of employees say that it's important for them to have that one on one benefits counseling session every single year. They appreciate that. And over 95% of employees enjoyed that experience. So, we definitely see that they are receptive to voluntary benefits. We talked about our enrollment promise that we will enroll employees wherever, whenever we need to. Well, we really follow that same approach when it comes to communication leading up to the enrollment. We have, as you can see on the screen, a variety of options to help meet the needs of the employees and the employers, to help communicate with them in a manner that best meets their needs. We find that pre enrollment communication helps prepare the employees for open enrollment, and that employees, when we roll out a strong communication campaign, that employees are more engaged. We also offer value added services to help drive that employee engagement. You can see an overview of those options on the screen. And really, in addition to driving employee engagement, we want to reward employees for being engaged in the open enrollment. So, simply sitting down, understanding the benefit options that are available, if we are enrolling core lines of coverage, help them understand how the voluntary may play into the benefit offerings that they selected on the core side as well. But this also offers you as a broker the opportunity to help round out a benefits package at no additional cost to you. So, how can we at Colonial Life help you do more with less? This is an overview of our product portfolio. We have group and individual of our entire product portfolio with the exception of dental. And really, as you can see, we have offerings available to meet any case need, any case size. So when you think about partnering with Colonial Life, yes, we are a voluntary benefits carrier, but in the very beginning, we mentioned that it's about partnership. How can we help partner with you to offer services and solutions to meet the needs of your clients? Next steps. What we would encourage you to do is to schedule time with your IAD benefits partner. So reach out to Mark. Have a discussion with Mark about opportunities that you think that you can bring to the table that we can help you with. Really identify opportunities that maybe you already have, relationships you have, and let's create an action plan together. We will have additional webinars to take a deeper dive. Again, this was at a very high level just to give you a feel for some of the services and solutions that Colonial Life can bring to the table, but we will take a deeper dive in future webinars. And then really let Colonial Life do the rest. As your benefits partner, let IAD and Colonial Life help you grow your agency. So with that, I will open it up for any questions.
For those of you on the webinar, feel free to type those in and send those to me, and we certainly can answer those, and we'll give you a couple minutes here to see if we can answer any. And I do have a question here first, and it says, how do I get started? And Zephyr, you hit it on the head. Just reach out to me at Insurance Advisors Direct. My contact number is 800-381-0977, and my direct extension is 109. There we go, right there. And you can also see an email address, and I can certainly get any information that you need or are requesting to get you brought up to speed with Colonial Life, the portfolio that they offer, and also answer any questions about what Zephyr just talked about here. I do want to add, Zephyr, and I want to share this with the audience, that you guys have an amazing back-end platform when it comes to enrollment and agent support and e-onboarding, and that goes on and on and on. And we are going to be talking about that here in the next few weeks. That's going to be the next webinar we're going to conduct for those of you that are on board with us today. So please pay attention to your inbox on your email. You'll be getting an invite from us, and we'll get that scheduled very soon, because the time frame we're in right now is the time, as Zephyr said, you should be identifying your prospects. If you're not sure how to prospect, please reach out to me, and we'll give you all the tools necessary to make that happen. This is an amazing opportunity, and in particular with the environment we're in, people are going to be looking for solutions here to some of the challenge they may have faced, and Colonial Life is well positioned to help them out with that. I have a question here. The email that invited us said something about free leads. What's that about? Ronnie, feel free to reach out to me at that 800 number you see on your screen, and we'll definitely bring you up to speed on that and get you involved in the program. And Zephyr, if you're still there, I have a question here. Do you have virtual enrollment methods? So if you'd like to speak to that very quickly, I'll let you take that one.
We absolutely do. So that is a great question. And actually, we can go back to one of the earlier slides in here as well. So the nice thing, the climate that we're in, we know that we're not able to meet with everybody face to face, nor do we necessarily want to at this point in time. But we do have virtual enrollment options, and Colonial Life has always had virtual enrollment options. So we do have a call center, but we really refer to that as a telephonic enrollment. So you're getting the same consistent message as you would face to face. It's just really over the phone. It's still with one of our licensed benefit counselors. So we still provide that fulfillment telephonically, or we can do a screen share opportunity, which we refer to as co-browsing. So yes, we definitely have virtual enrollment options. And again, that can be for voluntary only, or it can be for a core enrollment where we help communicate and enroll employees in their core lines of coverage alongside the voluntary.
Fantastic. I hope that answered the question. Let me just check and make sure that we don't have any more coming in here. And it doesn't look like we do. So with that, I'm going to close this out for today. I do want to thank everyone who took time from their day today for joining us, and especially the good folks at Colonial Life who are on board with us today as well. And again, please stay tuned, because we're going to be doing some follow-up webinars here and show you the Colonial Life portfolio, as well as we want to take a deep dive into the back end here to exactly what Zephyr just alluded to, the very, very, very robust back-end enrollment support system that Colonial Life will offer out to brokers and make your onboarding process so simple. And I do have one more question here. It does say, how large of groups can we enroll? And Colonial Life is down to 2 bodies up to unlimited here. So The sky is the limit, so whether this is private industry, whether this is a municipality, it does not matter. Colonial Life will entertain all of those, and they certainly can help walk you through the process to see if we can get you to a successful end on the bid process and get those folks into your book of business. So with that, again, thank you. Thank you, Zephyr and the Colonial Life team. And as always, if you do have questions, reach out to that number, shoot me an email, and we'll get those answered. And above all, stay safe. We'll get out of this mess soon enough here, and everybody can get back to work. And with that, I wish everybody a blessed day, and we will all talk to you soon. Bye-bye.